Welcome back to the Media Studies Spotlight. I am your host Suzaifa, and today we are diving into a project that doesn't just sit on a coffee table. It hits you like a ton of bricks. Joining me is Van, the creator of Crossroads and a reality of drink driving in Pakistan. Suzanne, why choose this topic?
Thanks for having me, Uzaifa. So, my social issue, drink driving, is often a hidden social issue. It's often neglected by people and they only talk about it after a tragedy occurs. So, I thought it would be a good choice to choose this topic to educate our youth basically. So, that's the whole reason to choose this topic.
Okay, okay, let's just get into the CCR requirements first. How does your product use or challenge the conventions of a traditional magazine?
Great question, Uzaifa. I followed the standard masthead, cover line, and the barcode to ensure a professional and clean look for my magazine. However, the way I challenged conventions was the photography. Usually in a magazine, the photography is very clear, it's bold, it's attractive, and it has a meaning. However, in my photo, I used a motion blur triple exposure effect. It breaks down the rule of clarity. However, it was done purposefully. I wanted the reader to know how a person feels under the influence of that alcohol. Even the color palette, the sticky yellows against the dark night, challenges the glossy, vibrant look of a typical lifestyle magazine. We aren't selling a product, we're selling a warning.
Great. So let's just dive into a question number two, which is social groups and representation. Your feature article, The Last Glass, mentions that the media often represent drink drivers as criminals, but you take a different approach. How does your project represent social groups or issues?
Exactly, Uzaifa. Most media portrays the driver as a villain. I wanted to represent the everyman. The model I chose wore a white shirt, is young, and I wanted to tell the young audience in Pakistan that this could be you. This could be your friend. We also address the specific social issue isn't just a crime. It's the social invisibility complex of youth. We're representing a demographic that is often at high risk, but thinkers think that they are immune to the consequences.
That sounds right. Moving toward the next question, your tagline of the cover, the drinks were cheap, the drive home costly, is incredibly punchy. How would your project engage with an audience and how would it be distributed?
Yes, Zephyr, I designed it to be like stop and think media. And as far as distribution is concerned, well, what I want is that my product should not only be available in bookstores, but I want it to be available all over the trendy cafes, on Instagram, and in universities. So it's easily approachable to the students.
Powerful piece of work then. Looking at the final word section of your contents, it seems you really wanted to bridge the gap between the fun night out and a nightmare.
Yes, Josefa, I guess that was a real goal. Crossroads is about that split second choice. And if a person who is drunk chooses to call and taxi instead of driving himself home, that means our product did its job. Thank you.